What is going on, everybody? It's Matthew here, your local bro. We are back at it again with the top 10 fastest players in the NFL history. So, for this video to work, for me to be able to react to this, you guys gotta be super fast on smashing that like button down below, supporting your local brother down here. So, yeah, I have no clue who these guys are. The fastest players in history, going to be super educational. Make sure that you comment what you want to see in the future. Smash that subscribe button as well to don't miss out on any more reactional content. Let's go. Fastest players in NFL history. Boom.
In the NFL, speed kills. Even as kids, playgrounds around the world are filled with races just to see who's the fastest. No wonder we obsess over speed. Being the fastest player in the league at any point puts you in a small club of players. But being one of the fastest players in history puts you on today's list. The fastest players in NFL history.
Comment down below before the video starts who you think is the fastest player in the NFL history.
Michael Vick.
Okay.
There's not a better place to start than the fastest QB to ever live. Vick mesmerized the world, doing things never before seen by a passer. Reportedly running a 4.2540 at the combine.
4.25 seconds, damn!
It was primetime entertainment every time Vick suited up. Vick's speed wasn't exclusive to just straight.
Bro, look at that guy tackling. Look at that triceps down there. What's going on? The triceps is actually bigger than the ball.
Line. Vick would often cut, shimmy, and fake before exploding through the open lane. He didn't need to accelerate. Vick started in 5th gear. Vick's start-stop blazing speed led him to being the first quarterback to rush for 1,000 yards in a single season. The worst thing that could happen to a defense is Vick deciding to tuck it and run. There's not a dual-threat passer that has ever had us saying wow more than Michael Vick. As a result, the 10th fastest speedster on our list is the all-time leading rusher at the quarterback position.
And he's the 10th! The 10th! Not the 5th, bro. He's the this guy is the worst on the list. I can't wait for the first one.
With over 6,000 yards on the ground, Cliff Branch. They say that Al Davis loved speed. He repeatedly overdrafted guys that had great speed. Maybe all that time he was trying to rekindle what he had in Cliff Branch. In the heyday of the Raiders, Cliff Branch was the biggest deep threat in the league. But before we get to his 3 Super Bowl championships, we have to talk about what Cliff Branch did as a sprinter. In the 1970 semifinal, Branch broke the 100-meter NCAA record at 10 seconds flat. And his speed translated to the league perfectly. He retired the all-time receiving yards leader in playoff history and had 3 straight All-Pro selections. It didn't matter who was throwing the ball to Branch, as he was just simply the fastest man of the time. Cliff Branch is the NFL's pioneer speed demon.
Let's go.
Willie Gault.
A lot of Raiders here to start off.
The next fastest player in NFL history actually competed in the Olympics.
Okay.
Multiple gold records as a sprinter and relay runner for Team USA. In the 1983 World Championship, Gault was a part of the world record time 4x100 team. As a hurdler, he obliterated.
Bro, look at this beast!
The world record time at the 1982 SEC Championship.
Bro, he's not playing around with that jumping style like this. Damn.
Championships. Drafted in the first round by the Bears, they used his speed to blow the top off of defenses. And that's exactly what he did. With the legendary 1985 Chicago Bears team, Gault was the mercenary of speed. Whenever they needed...
So they had offense too? I only thought they had defense.
...a game-breaking play, they turned to Gault's game-breaking speed.
Let's go.
In a huge game against the Minnesota Vikings, it was Gault's 70-yard touchdown grab that sprang the game open. You look along Willie's career stats, and every year...
He's not even bothered, the guy is jogging.
He has a 50-plus yard touchdown, even averaged 20 yards per catch.
Wow.
He was a pure speedster, controlling the game because he was just simply faster than everyone else around him. Randy Moss.
Yes!
Randy Moss was a long strider. At 6'4", it took him a little longer than other speedsters to get to his top speed. But once he did, there isn't anyone that can run stride for stride with him. The NFL found out quickly just how fast the freak was. At the combine, he ran a 4.2540, and that speed terrorized the NFL, regardless.
But that's Michael Vick's speed as well, so just imagine though, these guys were had the same speed.
Of what jersey he had on. Randy Moss simply was faster. and knew he was faster. Everybody remembers Moss throwing his hand up running along the sideline. Before he even had a step on D'Angelo Hall, he sprinted past Hall, running under a long bomb for the score. No single play shows just how big and fast Moss was, more than his Thanksgiving Day quick screen against the Cowboys. He caught the ball along the sideline and proceeded to outrun every angle the Cowboys had on him. All they could do was land one single hand on him. But our personal favorite is his bomb from Brady, where he outran 3 Jets defenders into the end zone.
Oh, one-handed grab too, man. That's too good.
Speed was truly one of one. Chris Johnson.
Okay.
Chris Johnson, coming out of ECU, blew up the football world with his 40-yard run at the Combine. Nobody could stop talking about the number. 4.24 seconds. Chris Johnson shattered the fastest official Combine run by nearly 0.5 of a second. Drafted by the Titans, Chris Johnson's speed constantly showed up on game day. With the ball in his hands, Johnson effortlessly blew by defenders. Every time he caught a pass or took a handoff, there was a chance his speed would actually take the game over. If he broke the initial line of defense, Johnson was impossible to catch. His speed killed, making him the ultimate home run threat in the NFL. In 2009,
Bro, he looks like Shaquan Barkley out there.
Johnson ran into the record books. He ran for over 2,000 yards and broke the all-time single-season scrimmage record at 2,509 yards. He and his speed earned the nickname CJ2K.
Let's go.
Just like Chris Johnson's record-breaking year, his speed is unforgettable. Tyreek Hill.
Let's go.
A guy nicknamed
Finally someone that I know. I only know like Moss and Tyreek Hill here. And
Cheetah. Well, he's probably going to be on this list. We don't make the rules. But Hill's speed dictates the game plan for defenses. They change everything about themselves just to not get beat deep by Tyreek Hill.
How do you think he will fit in the Dolphins this year?
At 5'9", it's easy to lose Hill on the field.
Yeah.
It is until Mahomes finds him and he's throwing up the peace sign. In high school, Hill recorded both a 4.25
Bro, where's his arms at?
40 and a sub-10-second 100-meter dash. At his pro day in 2016, some scouts hand-timed him at a 4.21 in the 40. He could have very well decided to run track for the
Bro, do you see how shredded this guy is? Damn!
United States Olympic team instead of scoring touchdowns for the Kansas City Chiefs. And hey, he still might. After their Super Bowl win, Hill vowed to run in the U.S. sprinting trials. The Sunday Night Football video comparing his time next to all the best sprinters in the world shows that he would not only be able to, but he'd be right in the mix. Now put that speed on a football field. You can see why defenses tremor the night before they have to play.
Bro, he really put on some muscle since high school, bro. He looked so skinny on that picture compared to now. Just look at those arms. They look like quads.
Chiefs. Deion Sanders.
Let's go.
Deion. Deion is the flashiest player the NFL has ever seen. He was cocky and bragged non-stop, known as a great trash talker. Want to know why he could talk so much trash? Well,
because if you can walk the walk, then you can talk the talk.
He knew he was the fastest player on every single field he stepped on. The urban legend goes like this.
Nice hat.
Instead of prepping and going through field drills at the Combine, Sanders showed up without warming up. He stepped up to the 40-yard dash line and ran a 4.2 flat in street shoes. What? He immediately got back into the limo he came in and left, proving
what an absolute beast.
Everything.
Who does that?
He needed to.
We need more people like that in sports, honestly.
But we can't confirm it. It's been backed by pretty much everybody. When you watch Sanders effortlessly stick to the NFL's fastest receivers throughout his career, it makes the story that much more believable. Sanders may very well have run the fastest 40-yard dash ever, and he had all the charisma to go along with it.
Yeah, bro.
Bo Jackson.
Let's go.
Speaking of urban legends, Bo Jackson's life is a literal walking urban legend. Everybody has a tale about Bo Jackson in the late 80s. But the NFL's Chuck Norris is more than just a story told in barbershops. He's arguably the most explosive athlete to ever live. In his pre-draft combine, they say that Bo Jackson ran a 4.12 40-yard dash.
Do you understand how fast that is? 4.12? Bro, what?
If that number sounds ridiculous, well, that's because it is.
Yeah.
Don't fret. When they asked Bo what the actual time was, he finally spilled the truth. It was, in fact, only a 4.13 official time.
Oh no, bro, then he's trash, bro. Get out there.
Good thing we solved that myth.
Yeah.
A 4.14 time would make Bo by far the fastest player the NFL has ever seen, at a remarkable 230 pounds.
Wow.
There may not have been another player on this list over 225
But it's what they say, you know, you can't teach running, right? I mean, like, some people got it, some people don't have it.
pounds. That would make Bo the fastest pound-for-pound man in NFL history. But that doesn't mean he actually is the fastest. We still have two more, including a legend that isn't talked about enough in the realm of speedsters.
Who do you think it is? Comment right now. Who do you think it is? Let's go.
Bob Hayes.
Okay.
Bullet Bob Hayes is the definition of speed. He's the only true Olympic sprinting gold medalist to play in the NFL, and still the only gold medalist and Super Bowl champion in history. Bob Hayes' speed is legendary, and thankfully for us, it was also timed. Before the era of specialized training, Hayes broke the world record 100-meter dash, running under 10 seconds at the 1964
Do you see how shredded this guy is, bro? Damn.
Tokyo Olympics.
Woo!
But the true test of Hayes' speed was in a 4x100 relay race, where opponents boasted that they couldn't win because all the US team had was Hayes. As the anchor of the race, Hayes made a dramatic comeback win, running the fastest relay leg in history
Wow.
at 8.5 seconds. After the race, his teammate looked over at the other sprinters and said, well, that's all we needed. Hayes transitioned to the NFL, where he was drafted by the Cowboys.
Running back?
His debut in the league effectively altered the NFL forever. Because of his unrivaled speed, defenses invented both press coverage and zone defenses. Putting someone in man coverage with Hayes was essentially giving the Cowboys 6 points. In his first 2 years, he rewrote Cowboys record books, including 22 franchise marks.
Wow.
Still stand to this day. Only one person in history can say he was so fast he changed the timeline of football.
Yeah.
Bullet Bob Hayes was essentially the NFL's Flash, Darrell Green.
Okay.
Darrell Green is known across the football world for his speed almost exclusively. Yes, he was an all-time great cover corner, but it was his unmatched speed that people will always remember him for. It's not
Bro, another good guy in Washington. Like, we haven't seen too many people these days. Like, what happened with that franchise?
a surprise, as Green was a two-time All-American track star in college from 86 to 91. Despite being smaller than all his competitors, he was a first-team All-Pro selection at corner. This was a
Wow.
combination of having the greatest recovery speed
Damn.
ever seen and being a great technician. Green reportedly recorded a 40 time of 4.09
Like, this guy is in case of emergency break glass. Bro, 4.09 seconds?
at the Washington
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Redskins. Reportedly recorded a 40 time of 4.09.
He ran a 40 at 4.09. Isn't that, like, just absurdly, insanely fast?
At the Washington Redskins training camp in 1986. He might have even been faster in competition than his college 10-second 100-meter dash, winning 4 NFL's fastest man competitions. When the event was retired, he was still the only undefeated multiple-time champion ever. So, what's the secret to Darrell Green's speed? Well, if you ask him, it's Tootsie Rolls. Green's pregame ritual included putting Tootsie Rolls in his socks. Darrell Green
Legend.
just proves that speed must live forever. He was clocked in with a 4.5 40-yard dash
Let's
on
go.
his 50th birthday. But was he faster than Bullet Bob Hayes? Well, that's a foot race we'd kill to see. So, there you have
Bro, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Who do you think is the fastest of all these guys? Who's your favorite? Like, all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you drop a like if you haven't done it to support the channel, bro. It means so much. Comment what you want to see in the future. And make sure that you subscribe to become a member of this great brotherhood that we have going on here. I think it's pretty good. I think you guys think it too. Make sure that you subscribe. Don't miss out on any more reactional content. And I will catch you guys around in the next one.